Good morning. It's interesting. I woke up this morning and I decided to meditate in the morning. And I laughed at myself as I said, is this going to be my new meditation? Is it going to be like this now instead? And I closed my eyes and the channel came. So I wanted to share it right away this time. Didn't write it down. I'm going to just do it again. As I learn and go through this process. But this is Dr. Thomas. This is Spiritual Wisdom with Dr. Thomas. Yes, for those that don't know, I am actually a doctor. Not a medical doctor, a PhD. But today, I'm up here now. You can see I've got the bed head. I literally just got out of bed. And I'm recording this. And so I'm going to give a message. And then a little healing at the end. Good morning, everyone. Yes, we are here. Yes, we came in. Because there's so much to say, there's so much to do, to talk about, to help. Because that's what we're here for. We are here to help. And today, he doesn't understand all the time. We do things through him. We give him the knowledge, and then he says it and he shares it and gives it to people. But sometimes it's just fun. Don't to tease him, when they laugh. At the same time, we know he's a little sassy, and so we give it that back to him. It's fun. But think about it. He did a talk yesterday, and he hasn't done this one for you yet, but he will. We'll make him. But he did a talk yesterday about the chakras, the 7 chakras. And he did it, and he talked about the body and the chakras, helping you see it as a tree. That's why we gave him a tree, because it made it much more simpler to explain it. And now we're like, why didn't he do that one first? But that's okay. Because what do you want to talk about is the core of the tree, the core of the human body. Is so important to understand, for everyone to understand. He talked about yesterday the tree and the roots being a foundation. Get the roots. And then you've got from there the trunk that stabilizes it from the wind. The roots hold it in the ground, the trunk stabilizes in the wind. That's the root chakra, that's the sacral chakra. And then you have the bark of the tree is like the solar plexus. Then you get to the important part. The inner workings of the trunk of the tree. That is the heart chakra. That is the lifeline. That is what sends the true messages, purposes, meanings to the body and the tree. And you as a human is the same way. Your heart chakra is so important. If you look at the magnetic field around the human, that is where the field is truly at. The strongest is right here. It isn't measured to go out the farthest. See, the science too believes this and says it. And he has done the research on the science. In your heart, there are actually brain cells. So think about that. Brain cells in your heart. The magnetic field around your heart is so strong. It attracts, it manifests. It comes from here. No manifest from here. It comes from here. When we teach about manifesting and creating, it's about the thinking and the feeling and then creating that emotion. And where do you think the emotion comes from? From here. We shared with him in the In the channel this morning, I will share with him, you cannot be heart dead. You can be brain dead. And why do we share this? We want you to understand a simple thing that we talk about, and you always know the ego and the soul. The ego and the soul. So many people do act out of the ego. Where do you think the ego is? Where do you think the ego lives? In the brain. It's your headspace. The ego is the part of the human that keeps you in the constant and in the expectation. When you use your ego, you're expecting whatever you already know. And the way the society has groomed you, what you already know is fear, disappointment, anger, sadness. It's not going to happen to me. Oh, I'm so sorry for that. Or it is not what we want. We don't want you to live out of that way. Oh, we want you to live from the heart, because that is where your soul lives. But trusting your soul, trusting your emotions, trusting your intuition is the opposite of trusting your ego and overthinking and putting too much logic behind it all. Because when you go from your heart and you go from your soul, what you're doing is you're surrendering yourself. You're surrendering yourself to your higher and greater good. Here's a little secret from us to you. A little secret. We know your highest and greatest good. Your soul. Everyone has their own soul and your guide. You have your two guides, some are free, and then you have a team around you. You came here for this purpose. I don't like the word purpose. He doesn't like the word purpose. But you come here for this agenda, for this love and this life. And then you get here and you don't remember any of it because we want you to live in free choice to create the free love we talked about. But if you say to us, guide me for my highest and greatest good, and you allow us to do that, we will, we can. And it won't be from the ego. We don't like the ego. It will be from love. And where does love come from? You know where it comes from. You humans know it. Think about the Valentine's Day. You know it. You put the heart with love. Heart with love. You know it already. You know it. Ah, yes, you know it. So trust in the emotions you feel. Trust in your heart space, your chakras of the heart. That area here where you have put brain cells, where you have put your heart, where it's there with the sacral and the solar chakras and your root foundations, the foundations of the trunk and the bark and the tree, the foundations of you come from here. This, he's gonna have to do the other one for you. This. See, he gets ambitious. He gets ambitious and excited. And he did this channel for him because he asked for it. He actually gave it to him. But we gave him the other one yesterday. He should have done that first. We sass him. We can. You can sass him too. It's all fun. We love him. We love you all. Surrender to your love, to your heart space, to your soul. We will guide you to your highest and greatest good. And we can promise you one thing. one thing for sure, if you surrender, if you follow your intuition, and you live your life towards your highest and greatest good, that is love, you will find more than you could ever have expected to come for you. More. And a life you never dreamt of will be there. Now, it won't be what you always say. You're foolish people. You go like, I want to meet this soulmate who is a lot like, mwah, 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 and that can show you. They see, yeah, we go this too. He does this or that. We do it for him too. That's a karato chendaka. And you'd be like, I want millions of dollars and live like a castle. No, Nana Kachi. It is not. That is not the goal. That is not the purpose. The purpose is love. A life of love. A life of living. A life of happiness. A life of this passion for life. You will find that without the superficial things at times. Financial freedom, love of your life, a career that you just are passionate for, doing things that make you thrive, your family, the loved ones, having that the partner or multiple partners, whatever you choose into your life. But that's what you truly, deeply want. If you let your soul and love guide you, we will take you there. The ego won't. The ego will bring you to expectations that you have already been built inside of you. Expectations of fear, worry, disappointment. That is the ego. We don't like the ego. It's no good for you. Put logic behind it. This happened in the past, so it's going to happen now. No! When you say that, you're saying to the world, it happened once, it's going to come again, and you're always going to get it because your ego is leading you to expect it. No. No. Nah, I see this is fun. No, live in the heart. Live in the heart and expect the amazing. Expect the solutions you never thought of. Expect to live. Because your soul is in the heart. You cannot be heart dead and live. Because we are connected to your heart. And we love you very much. We want you to love. We want you to live and to be. Your love is in your heart. Your heart is where your soul is. People's blessings to you today. We're gonna come into a healing. Or you close your eyes if you like, and don't touch your teki. Deep breath in and out. I should throw you down. You're so beautiful. Do you know how beautiful you are? You are loved, and you have so much love inside of you. And we ask you to do feel yourself in love. The language of the light, the language of love. It works for your soul. You may not understand, and we don't expect you to understand these words. They are for your soul. They are for your soul to hear. To activate what you need to heal yourself, to bring forth that love in your life, and to bring forth a happiness you never thought of. With love and light, we say thank you and blessings to you. Be in love. I shall not buy. So good morning. It's just fun. Like I don't know what they're gonna say. I know partly what's gonna happen, but it just comes. I'm just living with the heart and the soul. More to come. Blessings to you today.